You know, the first thing I'd like to do is just compliment the workers and all the hard work by the construction crew and everybody to get the stadium ready to go. Unfortunately, we had the weather that we had. They had a great entrance planned out for us, and you know, they really put a lot of work in. If you looked at it on Wednesday, I didn't think it'd be ready to go, but they stayed here. They did a great job of it. You know, it wasn't a very good game tonight for us, except for one thing: we got the win. You know, and I think we'll learn a lot from it as far as the ability to focus and concentrate and fight through distractions. You know, I thought we did a really bad job of coming back out the first time, and we weren't as focused as you need to be, and we let them get points on the board with an interception. And then in the second half, I did see a lot of competitive spirit. I saw a lot of leadership. Saw a lot of good things really happen. You know, defensively, we did a better job of our gap control and tackling. And, you know, we weren't threatened a whole lot down the field, but we did do a good job of pass defense when they did throw the ball. Offensively, it was good to see Malik come in. You know, it was a tough night for Puma. I think he got the worst of the conditions. You know, the rain was really coming down. The wind was blowing, and it wasn't an easy way to throw the football. And then he got his toe dinged a little bit, and I made a decision that we needed to have somebody in there who could run and make some plays with their legs. And Malik did a really nice job at executing, showed his speed. But what I was more impressed then with his speed and ability to run was his poise and his ability to read and give the ball when he was supposed to give it, keep it when he was supposed to keep it. He led us to 3 touchdowns and a field goal and did a nice job. But we got a long way to go, particularly on offense. You know, we got to be more consistent and get to 3rd and short, which we did do in the second half. But those are some pretty good conditions. That was a long game. We did try to feed them, you know, when we were in the locker room, and you know, there's a lot of different things. And the last time that we had to come in, we actually, you know, the first time it was like, okay, coaches, stay away from them, let them relax, let them. And I felt like we lost some concentration. So the next time we came in, or the third, I don't know, whatever time it was, we came in and we put the defense here in the defensive meeting room and the offense in the offensive meeting room, and we coached and we worked on getting better while we were sitting in here instead of just relaxing and being cold. And they were cold. They were all wrapped up in towels and shivering, and so it was a interesting game. I'll put it at that. So I'll just open up for questions, if you're still awake.
Is the quarterback change a situational thing, or is it now an open competition?
We just kind of have to evaluate it and see. You know, I kind of feel bad for Puma because, like I said, he got the worst of the weather. He was in there when that rain was really coming down, and certainly he didn't get to execute. You know, when Malik came in, there was no wind and no rain, but Malik did a great job. You know, I tried to get us throwing the ball some with him because he's got to be able to throw it and execute that part of the game too. So we'll just see what happens.
Any word on Etheridge? I know he had the injury there, got carted off at halftime. Have you heard anything?
I have not. No, I haven't heard anything from the trainer. At halftime, he said they were going to take a picture of it.
You know, with what happened with Grenard last week, now with Etheridge being, you know, injured, what does that do for your defense? And what did you have to do in the second half to make up for that?
Yeah, that's 2 of our, you know, real leaders, guys that understand the defense and do a lot of the communication and that on the field. You know, I thought Nick did a pretty good job of it. And, you know, he's been playing inside and outside, so he got inside and did a nice job and helped us a lot with our communication. But I'm certainly hoping that he's okay.
Malik walked off there too in his last series. What was his
Yeah, he came running up to me and said, "Hey, I go back in." I said, "No, you're good." So he said he'll be all right, and the trainer said he's okay.
How would you evaluate the rushing attack, particularly Jeremy Smith?
You know, it was great to have Jeremy. First of all, Jeremy had a really good week of practice, really good week of helping the young guys. You know, when he was standing back there and he's not taking the rep, he's helping coach, helping telling them, you know, what they need to do. And it was good to see his power. You know, he can really power and break tackles. And I thought he gave our offensive line a lift, you know, their energy when he's breaking tackles and running through guys, and they were running to the ball, trying to push the pile. It was good to see our energy from our offensive line. I thought they gave us a big lift in the second half.
Beckton decided to give him a spot in the backfield to get a touchdown to.
Yeah, I brought back the old Kurt Quarterman
Yeah.
package. You know, Kurt was here and had 3 carries, 3 yards, and 3 touchdowns. So Malik did a good job. I was happy with his vertical. He took care of the ball and got it in the end zone. He was fired up about that. They like to do that, so it was fun. I think Lucaeus is mad at me though. He wanted the carry.
Bobby, usually you wanted this game as a game to get everyone firing on all cylinders, and instead it was difficult in the second half. You need a couple quarterbacks. How will that affect how you prepare and go forward?
Oh, we just go work, you know, we just go work. But you're right, you know, I wanted this game to come out and work on our timing and work on Puma and, you know, be able to throw the ball around and do different things. And then the monsoon hit and we weren't able to do it. Tried to force it a little bit, probably should have went to the run a little bit sooner. But that was me. I was trying to force it and make him play in it. And, you know, it didn't work out like we wanted as far as, you know, being able to have this a game where you tune up and work on your timing. But we saw other things, and you have to overcome, you know. You have to be able to focus and concentrate. And like I said, I was really happy with the way Malik played.
On special teams.
So Puma out, he was still out there engaged in the offensive meetings, stuff like that. What does it say about him that he's able to not help?
He's a great kid. He's a great young man. You know, he did not want to come out of the game. He told me, you know, I don't want to come out. But I made the decision. You know, it's not a fun thing to do because he's prepared. He's worked hard at it. But really, he was limping. You know, he was limping around, so it wasn't. You know, it was easy to do.
So it wasn't purely performance based?
No, I mean, I wanted to change the speed, and he was limping.
On special teams, obviously, last week was a struggle, and tonight with a couple of punt returns from Rajay. And did you do? What were the main changes that you made during the week that maybe led to that touchdown early?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job on holding up at the line of scrimmage. You know, we showed pressure, we brought pressure. They were concerned with that. They were concerned with blocking and making sure we didn't get to block the punt, and that therefore they didn't get down the field and cover. Rajay did a nice job. I mean, it was great to see him run. I used to watch him do that, you know, when we were recruiting him, return punts and kickoffs for touchdowns, so it was good to see that. Then we wanted to put 2 guys back there in the second half so the ball didn't hit and roll. You know, that was a hard deal when they got the pump that hit the ground and rolled down to the 2-yard line. So we tried to make sure they couldn't do that.
Bobby, do you know if there was ever any thought or discussion that the game might be postponed or canceled altogether?
No, I don't think so. I don't think they ever. It was always, okay, 30 minutes. Oh, there's another strike, 30 more minutes. You know, okay, we're down to 17. You know, it was just one of those things where, you know, what the rule is, or the standard is once there's a lightning strike, it's 30 minutes. And the minute there's a next one, then the clock starts over again. So there's a couple times in there the clock started over. The last strike was a little bit a surprise because as they showed all the radar and everything, it was supposed to be gone and out of here. But obviously they were wrong. Imagine that.
Last question right there. Coach, can you think of a situation where you've been in where it's rained that hard for that long during a game and how you dealt with it then compared to tonight?
I don't know if I've had one that, you know, that rain was coming down. You know, the Syracuse game last year was hard, but I think the wind, and we never had the rain coming down that hard. So no, it's probably as good and long, you know, it was a long game. There's no question about that.
Right, Coach?
All right, thank you.